I'm here at the Salmon River trailhead, and gonna take a nice hike here, overnighter. It's a Friday. We're gonna stay overnight and then hike out tomorrow morning, see how far we can go. So this one, like the Deschutes River, goes along a river. It doesn't look like a big river, but a river nonetheless. And this is my first solo hike, so we'll see how that goes. And should be awesome. Pretty area. Pretty. Trip will be graced, I'm sure, by the sound of the roaring river and beautiful sights from above. Wonderful. I can already tell that this trail is going to be pretty crowded. We'll see if we can find any spots. We've just passed, a number of people. Just barely started. It's 3:41. What do I have with me? I have a new set of poles. Never used them before. We'll see how they go. I like the concept of the poles, giving you an extra bit of stability, a little bit of extra power. And my pack today is about 32 pounds, so not too bad. I originally was going to take Zombie Hunter, which is my boy, 7-year-old boy, and possibly even my 5-year-old girl on this hike, and just carry their stuff. But this pack is just not big enough to carry 3 sleeping bags. Not even close. Yeah, pretty trail. This is the lush and dense rainforests of the Northwest. Just green as green. Very pretty. So, beautiful river. So I've gone about a mile in about 20 minutes, so not bad. Going well so far. I think the poles are helping. My feet are a little sore. I think that's because I'm going a little bit faster than I otherwise would be with Mrs. Trip Zero. No offense, Mrs. Trip Zero, but I just got the long legs. And or the Zombie Hunter or Wiggles, my daughter. So I'm definitely feeling the workout. My feet are feeling it. They're really not used to these shoes. I should have took my orthotic insoles and used them in these boots, and that probably would have helped a little bit. I mean, taking these out once a month for a trek is not enough to get my feet really used to or conditioned for these boots. So yeah, this is actually, so it's the beginning of May. This is the April trip. I try and do a trip once a month. Last trip was the end of March. It was the Bay Ocean split trip with Mrs. Trip Zero. So this is the one I was supposed to do in April and didn't. So we'll try and do one in a couple weeks too, in the end of May. Find a place to go. Shouldn't be that hard now because it's nice and warm weather now. Middle of spring, so shouldn't be hard to find a place. Alright, I will continue on. brake. Mostly because I felt a little blister forming. So I put one of these Dr. Scholl's bunion cushions. So I never get blisters, so this is, well, I've never gotten blisters while hiking. Let's put it that way. I get blisters sometimes when I play basketball, but that's pretty intense. So this may be like a noob mistake, how to treat a blister. We'll see how this works. But speaking of blisters, this is my new pouch for kind of my first aid slash medikit. Got toothpaste, got some eye drops in case my eyes get watery, bliss sticks for my lips, toothbrush obviously, and a baggie of drugs, both AM and PM Advil, the blue ones I believe are the PM. So this is one of the pouches I've got. The other pouch is my technology components pouch, and I'll show that probably a little bit later. But yeah, this is my kind of toiletry slash medicine pouch. Good stuff. This is a camp spot. I may be 2 miles in. Yeah, I'm getting a blister at 2 miles. Weak sauce, I know. And I take it back. I thought initially it was going to be crowded because I saw a whole bunch of people at the beginning of the trail, but I haven't seen anybody for probably close to 45 minutes, an hour. And none of these camp spots have anybody in them, so I'm feeling pretty good about finding a spot. Feeling pretty good. The river's down there. It's what, like 5 something, 4:30, 5. Feels good. The weather's great. Hopefully this blister goes away. I'm gonna take some of these Advils, a couple of them, because my muscles are a little sore from yesterday. Thank Mr. Uriel for his leg workout during Kung Fu yesterday. Good workout. By the way, if you live in Hillsboro, props to Open Hand Kempo. They're a great place if you are interested in martial arts. So I'll give a plug to them. Very, very good people, and very invaluable skill. Alright, time to continue on. Really starting to climb this part. The river is somewhere down there, maybe 1,000 feet. But yeah, this is a good climb. Blister's doing okay. That's good. I should stop complaining about it so I seem like less of a wuss. We have here probably a mole. It's still alive, but it looks like a baby. Ants are eating him. I'm starting to eat him alive. Poor thing. One of the first mammals I've seen on the trail. Let's see. Yeah, there was an ant eating him. Pulling on his face. Big ant. I think he might be done for. I don't see where he could have come from. Maybe he fell down from here or something. There's water. One good thing about this trail is there's lots of creeks that go along the trail. So if you do happen to run out of water, you can refill pretty frequently. We're kind of up there. River somewhere down there, you can hear it. Pretty. Grassy hill. Another pretty spot. A meadow on top of this ridge going down. Roaring river. You can see it. I don't know if you can on camera, but it's right down there. It's a little too dark. It's about 6 o'clock. I've gone about 4.5 miles. Hungry. Getting hungry. Anxious to find a place to camp. There was a sign that said camp under trees, not in the meadow. There was evidence of a fire spot, so somebody did camp on this meadow. But I walked down this little trail, see if it led to some place under the trees where I could camp, but doesn't look very hospitable. It goes just straight down. So I don't know. Might have to keep on looking. But man, I'm getting hungry. Otherwise, doing okay. I like these poles. I'll talk about them more probably when I get camp set up. Oh, there's a hawk up there. You see that? No. Yeah, right there. Pretty cool. I passed a Goat Creek, and there was a bunch of pretty good camping spots right there, but they were all taken, as far as I could tell, without wandering through everyone's camp trying to find an empty spot. So I went a little bit further. The trail's like up there, and I found this little flat spot. Not real big, but big enough. And set up the tent, and I've been munching on some lime flavored wheat thins, which, by the way, are delicious. And it appears like somebody camped here before. I see some evidence of some burned wood over there. That doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's camped here, but could be evidence. Excuse me. So, yeah, setting up camp here. It is, what, 9:40. I've been hiking. This is 5.2 miles in. One thing that I did notice, so this is probably the longest I've hiked in one day this year with this gear setup. And one thing I've noticed is, so when I got here, this phone, which is the Moto X, which is doing the recording, all the recording today and tomorrow, was 91% battery life, and it's about 34% here. So that makes me a little bit concerned about battery life on longer trips. This is only 5.2 miles and, let's see, about 3 hours. So that chewed through about 70% of the battery, 60% of the battery in 3 hours running navigation and taking various videos. So I think what the trick will be moving forward is to use my solar panel to charge the phone during the hiking period and keep it charged, because on the first day there's really nothing to charge, and so there's no point using the panel. I mean, no auxiliary batteries to charge on the first day, because obviously as I come in, the first day they're already charged. It's the days after you got to worry about it. So the first day, charge up the phone, and it'll be interesting to see how I can figure out how to keep the phone alive for multiple days given my gear. Now the theory seems shaky, that I can, between my solar panel, the auxiliary batteries, and the power pot, keep everything charged for multiple day outings. But who knows if it'll actually work in practice. We will have to test. Anyway, this is good. I am going to maybe process some wood, and there's plenty of wood around. All these sticks. Keep eating some wheat thins, cook up some grub, eat, and then tomorrow we will hike out. I'll probably make some more videos tonight of various things, but until then, peace. It's morning time. Just woke up. It's been like sprinkling all night. So, this is my new Maxpedition fatty pouch, and I've kind of made it into like a technology bag. I've got my flashlight, my GPS up here, some extra solid fuel, emergency fuel, my spoon, lighter, some USB cables, and then this side here is my Anker 10,000 milliamp hour battery, and I've been charging all night, so we got about a quarter of it used up. So one thing to note is that it says 10,000 milliamp hours at 3.7 volts. and it's up converted, so that's the internal battery is 3.7 volts. It's up converted to 5 volts, which means the you would take the 37 watt hours and divide by 5, which is what, if I do my math, it's about 7,000 milliamp hours. So that is modern advertising for you. It advertises, well, it's carefully advertised as 10,000 milliamp hours, but you're never going to get 10,000 in practice because it's up converted to 5 volts. So it's about 7,000. I have a converter I made that I haven't used yet. I'm still working on a case for it. That's actually a true 8,000 milliamp hour converter, and it's down converted, which is possibly a little more efficient. Yeah, that's my technology bag. So it's still got some extra room for more stuff. Like I can put more batteries or whatever. But for this trip, this is perfect. Okay, that's the Maxpedition Fatty. Sorry, man, I'm still just woken up. My tent all packed up, getting everything loaded up, just chowing on some protein-enriched oatmeal. If you don't know what that is, please check out my Bay Ocean video. Talk about it a little bit. Got some extra water for some hot cocoa. I was thinking, I got this little frying pan I've been using as a bowl. But wouldn't it be nice if they had Ziploc bags that all you had to do was pour the water in, kind of like the Mountain House meals. Just pour the hot water in and seal it up, and then it cooks, and then you could also store your food in it. So instead of having Ziploc bags like this, you just put your food in, put your oatmeal or whatever in the heat tolerant Ziploc bags, and then pour, when you're ready to eat, pour the hot water in. I need to find bags like that. If they don't have them, Mountain House, you should start making them. I think they'd be awesome. I mean, it really sucks to have to clean this up. You should clean it up. I should clean it up. Like, just cleaning up requires, I have to bring up soaps and scrub pads and all that stuff, and extra stuff that maybe I don't need. And those bags work pretty darn good. Stopped raining. I think skies are blue above the tree line. Some clouds. So I'm gonna finish up, drink this hot cocoa, and then hike out. Forgot to mention when I was going over my fatty tech pouch, one pretty cool thing about it, or possibly one cool thing about the GPS thing I have is, as you can see, it's on. I can just turn it on, stick it in my pack, zip this up, stick it in my top pouch here, and it gets fixed just fine. I don't have to worry about it. Just have to remember to turn it off when I get to camp. But yeah, so I don't even have to worry, take it out of the Maxpedition pouch, which is pretty cool. And kind of hauled on the way back. It's made good time. I didn't get to talk about my poles. So I really like them. When you're going downhill like this, put them out in front of you, kind of give you a little bit of stability. But anytime you're using them, you're going to add quite a bit of stability to your hike, and that's good. But trip zero, won't they be like a crutch and cause atrophy of your muscles? Well, that's what training's for. When you go backpacking like this, I'm not training. I train beforehand, right? That's what like doing going to the gym and doing hikes without packs is for. Right? That's what Kung Fu is for, to help your balance. So this is where the game. You don't train on the track the day of the track meet, right? You train before that. This is Salmon River Trail. No bikes. And I hope you guys had a nice time, enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. And we'll catch you next time. The rewards of a nice hike. Do it.